Hello my friends and welcome back to Broken Arrow. It's episode 8. Let's carry on with cutting off the Estonians.
What's the situation, Colonel?
Narva is ours, and half the Estonian army is on the run. They are heading towards Tallinn, their capital city, where the rest of their forces are concentrated.
We need to take this city as quickly as possible to force the Estonian government to surrender and bring this conflict to an end as soon as we can. If we let their forces regroup, taking the city will prove a long and costful task.
Yes, actually, I have a plan. We have several Hovercrafts stationed in St. Petersburg. They can transport heavy equipment, including tanks, and have the range and speed to reach Tallinn before the retreating troops. Our landing zone will be Muuga, a large industrial harbor situated about 10 kilometers east of Tallinn. There is a road from the harbor leading directly to Highway E20, where we can intercept the retreating troops. The lake and swamps surrounding this crossroad create a bottleneck we can exploit to our advantage.
Captain Battalion, I hope you're not prone to seasickness.
Of course not. I am trained to fight in every possible situation.
That's wonderful. The Colonel was thinking of doing without your services for this mission and going with the commander alone.
What? Why?
I think he doubts about your abilities. But don't worry, I've convinced him to take you in. I hope you'll rise to the occasion and show them what you're capable of.
I will not disappoint. Thank you, Lena.
Why'd you fall for that?
No familiarity in public, Battalion.
Sorry, Agent Morozova.
Dismissed.
What is going on?
Can't get any closer without risking detection. Drop the special forces in the water, and then they'll swim the rest of the way.
Jumping into an ice hole after a sauna. Perfect.
All right, boys. You know what to do. According to our intelligence, the garrison here is minimal, but I don't want to take any chances, nor give the enemy time to react. So, the PDSS will eliminate the sentries and make sure the landing zone is clear.
Understood. Fast and clean without unnecessary noise.
Commander, be careful. The PDSS act in small teams, but they are tough guys, so don't underestimate the enemy.
Да, командир. Пути. Отряд спецназа ВМФ к диверсии готов. Настроение в порядке, спасибо зарядке.
We'll take this building and this building to see the area, and then we'll push up through these buildings to get to this one.
Боевые пловцы здесь. Выполняю. Работаем.
No sentries, no patrols. They must be afraid of the cold. All the Harbour guards must be sitting in the one of their security posts.
Perfect. Find them, eliminate them, and send the signal once it's done.
Why all these precautions, Colonel? We could simply disembark tanks and BMPs on the shore and crush them. is not part of your memoirs.
No, it's not.
Заходим, проверить все углы.
Boing.
Да, командир.
You see, I'm using the buildings as cover for the whole positions. Oh, some supplies. Well, that was nice. Sneaky, sneaky.
Долг, честь, отвага. Подтверждаю, входим в здание.
The guard post is under our control. Great job, boys!
So, can we start the landing now?
Кто-нибудь?
The shoreline has been secured. We can send the first hovercrafts. Commander, your targets are these 4 key locations on the right flank. Captain Battalion, you will handle the positions on the left flank.
Спецназ ВМФ слушает.
The fleet allocated us several super hovercrafts. Powerful machines from a glorious time. We only have a handful left, so use them wisely.
Comrade Colonel, is that all? Sounds like too easy a task for me. I bet I'll be done with my zones before the commander captures one of his.
This is not a competition, Battalion. This is a combat, блять, operation. Help me secure the perimeter if you're so afraid of being idle.
Yes, sir! I'll give a warm, high-explosive welcome to any enemy unit approaching the harbor.
Прогуляемся. Телепортируемся.
I'll leave one behind, but it doesn't look like there's any reason to remain here. Where is he going? I'm supposed to be taking the ones on the
What's
right.
your favorite instrument, Commander? Mine is Stalin Zorga. Огонь!
Да. Держать строй.
Why is he going to the right? Okay, he is dropping troops off on the left.
Воздушная подушка здесь. Выгружай на причале.
Да, командир.
Здравствуйте, Colonel.
Граната
How
на
is the
первый.
operation going? Have you started the landing yet?
Отряд спецназа ВМФ.
We're in the middle of it, so if you don't mind, I would like to focus on the task at hand. You'll get my full report after the operation.
Understood. I'll be watching for it.
Дым пошел.
Nothing has changed. We thought the burden of bureaucracy was a thing of the past. But the only thing that has changed is the color of the uniform.
Well, from my point of view, bureaucracy has never looked this good.
You should think with your head and focus on your objectives.
Готовы к любым приказам. Принял. Зачищаем.
Damn.
Перехват, ревер. Готовы к любым приказам. Морпехи на приеме. Спецназ ВМФ вступил в бой. Ждем дальнейших указаний. Бросаю дым.
Smoke and get back in that building.
Да, командир. Сделаю. Мы идем.
Got him.
Морпехи ждут приказа.
Oh, don't tell me that tank is dead.
Морпехи на связи.
What we got? Rockets. That'll have to do. We've got the rockets.
Для
Fall
нас
back.
нет ничего невозможного. Морпехи ждут указаний. Морпехи на связи.
Need to draw them closer.
Готовы к выполнению любой задачи. Вперед! Вперед! Для нас нет ничего невозможного. Морпехи в боевом режиме.
Alright, now they're nice and close.
Где мы? Да, победа. Второй, ты жив? Вертушки
Got 'em.
на приеме. Новая точка получена.
Oof. Alright, so much for resupplying there.
Координаты принял, выдвигаюсь.
I need artillery or something heavy. To be honest, I don't actually have the points to deploy anything
Боевые
right now.
пловцы здесь. Принял, выхожу. Двигаемся. Настроение в порядке, спасибо зарядке. Понял, принял. Принял, выхожу. Спецназ ВМФ слушает. Да. Вторжение. Выполняю. Прогуляемся. Не теряй времени. Понял, принял. Заходим в здание.
I don't think they're going to win this fight, but they can try. No.
Очистить здание.
Needed more. It's fine though.
Морпехи ждут приказа.
Двигайся, блядь!
Долг, честь, отвага. Переход.
Can resupply
На
those.
низком старте.
Морпехи ждут указаний. Готовы к выполнению любой задачи.
Man, he's got it easy on the other side.
Вертикальная на связи.
Да, командир. Не палиться.
Армейская авиация слушает.
I want this. And these.
Новый курс принят.
Работаем.
Готовы к любым приказам. Морпехи на приеме.
Вертушки на приеме.
Bit of rocket support ought to help.
Спецназ ВМФ слушает. Отряд спецназа ВМФ к диверсии готов. Боевые пловцы здесь.
I'll leave one in there. Just to watch.
Вертушки здесь.
Готовы к любым приказам.
Зубр здесь. Полный вперед! Координаты зоны выгрузки принял.
This thing's got artillery?
ВВП на связи.
Hmm.
Морпехи на связи. Где мы нужны? Морпехи ждут указаний.
Отдать концы!
Oh, this guy is about to have a very bad day.
Боевые пловцы готовы, вода кипит.
Вертикальная на связи.
Out of rockets. That is hardly enough supplies. Back to base.
Зубр ждет ваших указаний.
Готовы к любым приказам.
There's the stinger.
Готовы к любым приказам. Где
Not to
мы?
you.
Там победа. Принял, выдвигаемся.
Might as well wait behind the building until the supplies are redone.
Мирных нет, кидай гранату. Морпехи на приеме.
It's actually hard to, like, from a long distance, it's hard to see the difference between the buildings and the stacks of shipping containers.
Готовы к выполнению любой задачи. Понял. Держать позицию. Потопали. Готовы к любым приказам. ПТшники.
Alright, finally. Some real units.
Вторжение.
Морпехи ждут приказа. Зачистить здание. Где мы? Там победа.
Some real boy units.
Морпехи на связи.
All right, one left.
Обороны.
Разведка на связи. Позиция для наблюдения. Т-80 слушает.
Морпехи на приеме. Морпехи ждут указаний. Готовы к любым приказам. Так точно, заходим. Тук-тук. Кто там?
Because the Hovercraft costs 100, I actually don't have a huge amount of points to spend here, so... But I have a tank. Look at this guy, he gets so much stuff compared to me. Doesn't seem right, does it?
Да. Вертушки здесь. Даем ходу.
Okay, you can just wait here.
Понял, принял.
Морпехи ждут указаний. Морпехи ждут приказа. Понял, идем на зачистку. Туда. Морпехи, работаем.
Get your ass in that building! Okay. The tank is well out of range, so as long as I can see him, they are going to suffer.
Морпехи на связи. Командир, у нас потери. Морпехи в боевом режиме.
2 down.
Т-80 на связи. Работаем. Понял, принял. Запускай машину.
Okay, just gotta get an angle.
Дайте, дефектируйте, стреляйте.
Где мы? Там победа. Держи коридор. Готовы к любым приказам. Для нас нет ничего невозможного. Морпехи на связи. Двигайся, блядь. Для нас нет ничего невозможного.
Мы тень.
Морпехи на приеме. Принял, идем.
Wow, this seems surprisingly forgiving so far.
objectives, Commander? Mine were completed a long time ago. Принял. Занимаем
That's enough
позиции.
bragging, battalion. Remember your rank. The commander doesn't charge in blindly like you do. With Muga Harbour under our control, we can now set up a logistics hub and begin preparations for the next stage of the operation. Well done.
Okay.
So, what's our next move?
We'll follow this road to where it meets Highway E20 by the lake. This crossroad is the perfect spot to set up an ambush. The enemy units retreating from Narva will arrive from the left and try to reach Stalin on the other side. Special reserve units are available for deployment. It's a one-time delivery, so make it count.
Give me the rifle. Give me the
I know
recoils.
not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with the good old SPG-9s.
I just deploy?
Excellent! Reinforcements are en route. While the commander sets up the ambush, you, battalion, will remain in the harbor and organize the defenses. The enemy may attempt to retake it.
With respect, Comrade Colonel, my men are fully prepared to engage. I request permission to support the ambush.
Captain, you ought to stay in reserve. Over-concentration of forces in a single area will hinder overall efficiency.
Yes, sir.
Выдвигаемся.
He needs to relax.
Приказ понял, выезжаем.
He's very hot-headed, this other
The
guy.
crew of Reconnaissance Suit 24, shut down earlier tonight, has just activated their beacon. No idea what took them so long, but we need to reach them before the enemy does. The signal is weak and coming from the direction of the leak. Looks like they had a rough landing.
Погнали. Перемещаемся. Т-80 готов.
Could do with some transports for all this infantry.
Вертушки на приеме.
Could use the choppers. We'll keep the supply chopper back and bring it up when we know it's safe.
Морпехи ждут приказа. Потопали. Морпехи на приеме. Бегом? Вас понял, двигаемся.
Get to the chopper!
Добавим жару.
How big are these squads?
Пехота ждет приказа.
4.
Транспорт на связи.
Oh, that's just big enough to not fit.
Противовоздушная оборона. Слушаю. Понял. Да, командир.
Let's just stage here.
Вертушки здесь. Где мы? Там победа. Морпехи ждут указаний. Вертикальная на связи.
Oh, it's only got 16 capacity.
Морпехи на связи.
Engines rumbling through the winter storm. Tracks cutting through wet snow. Every sound echoes the past.
Где мы?
The first
Там
Chechen
победа.
campaign still lingers in my mind. Back then I was a captain, just like you. Young, untested. I had no clue what we were about to face.
My memories are much different from yours, Comrade Colonel. I was just a kid back then. But I remember
Вылетел к цели.
the sound of the tracks in the snow.
This is very risky pushing up like this with infantry, but... Oh, would you look at that? Morons in trees.
Морпехи в боевом режиме. Разведка. Меняем ППД.
Shall make them pay.
Пехота под обстрелом. Парни, живее, живее давай.
Okay, I lost the transport, but that's fine. I didn't lose the actual
Пехота
all-important
на
unit.
связи. Какие ваши указания?
Get me some more junky transport.
Огневая поддержка на приеме. Готовы к любым приказам. Погнали. Да. Принял. Туры, слушай. Вертушки здесь.
Dump this here. Then grab this. And
С
this.
ветерком.
And this. And this.
Принял, лечу на свидание.
And
Принял,
this.
загрузим.
And
Воздушный
this.
транспорт в пути.
And
Кто
that.
хочет прокатиться? По коням. Разведка. Транспорт ждет приказа. Принял.
We're not going to take the position until until I'm happy. Because it's hard mode. It's gonna be a goddamn horde.
Разведки бой вслепую. Кого нейтрализовать? Заводи мотор. Двигаюсь к точке. БТР на связи.
Can land and make repairs.
Противотанковое подразделение на связи. Экипаж готов. Уже в пути. Вперед! Выдвигаемся. ПВО, докладываю. Приказ понял. Едем.
Speed up, Commander. The enemy will not wait for you.
На связи, на. Туры на приеме. Принял, выдвигаемся. Погнали. Морпехи ждут приказа. Принял, идем. Готовы к любым приказам. Т-80 дождался своего часа.
I'll go when I'm ready.
Вертикальная на связи. Все выше и выше. Захожу на цель. Кого нейтрализовать? Пехота здесь!
Come on, boys, you should be able to shoot from there.
Разведка на связи. Морпехи, работаем! Туры наготове. Дальше на такси. Бендер здесь.
I don't have any artillery, do I? What is this? No, no, no. Oh.
Куда вас довести?
Do not have even a single slice.
Транспорт, слушаю. Принял. Выдвигаемся. Морпехи на приеме. Огневая поддержка на связи.
Look at my helicopter is still going around picking up supplies.
Блок, прости. Бронетранспортер на связи.
It's just enough space in these.
Готовы к выполнению любой задачи. Морпехи ждут указаний.
Oh, let's just get these guys walking.
Меняем ППД.
I can try and pick them up later.
Это огневая поддержка.
Full.
Куда вас доставить?
Oh, it's not quite got the same capacity. Fine.
Боевые пловцы здесь. Спецназ ВМС слушает.
I set these ages ago to actually go, but
Меняем дислокацию.
I guess they didn't. It's fine.
Долг, честь, отвага. Пути.
Армейская авиация слушает.
We've got to hunt down all these little spotters everywhere.
Пехота ждет приказа.
They will definitely make our life hell.
Вертикальная на связи. Сначала граната, потом ты.
Where's that crashed plane? It's a good moment to actually just pause and look for it.
Противовоздушная оборона. На приеме. Уже еду. Противовоздушная оборона здесь. Т-80 готов к работе. Поехали. Вас понял. Выдвигаемся. Где мы нужны? Разведка на связи. Транспорт на связи. Выдвигаемся. Первый пошел. Пути. Готовы к выполнению любой задачи. Двигай жопой. Уже еду.
So I'm gonna
Приказ понял.
expedite the movement of some of these boys to the front line.
Стоять четко. Понял. Прием.
This forest seems like the perfect place
Морпехи на приеме. Проверить
to hide
здание.
my tanks.
Транспорт здесь. Заводи мотор. Разгружаемся. Тора. Прижмем их. Вот на связи.
Damn it.
Еще один удар, и наш танк развалит.
Как насчет шахту?
Are my choppers dead? No. So
Вертушки здесь.
I thought I'd hot group them, but apparently not.
Боевая готовность экипажа.
Проверим этот дом.
Коробочка на приеме.
Вертушки на приеме. Координаты принял.
Right. Let's move these supplies to where they're going to be useful.
Разведка слушает. Отличный НП. Пошел!
Морпехи ждут приказа. Не стрелять без команды. Тук-тук.
We'll put them on don't shoot mode and we'll sneak them up to the front. They can provide me with valuable
Разведка на.
sight lines.
Выполняю.
Коробочка на приеме. Двигаюсь к точке. Приказ понял. Едем.
I'll use this infantry on the front line here in the actual ring zone.
Это пехота.
This thing should have like massive range and it should be top attack, I think. So,
Танки грязи не боятся. Т-80 вызывали?
Отделение поддержки на приеме. Вертушки здесь. Для нас нет ничего невозможного. Двигатель встал, отхожу на базу.
see, just when you think that there isn't enemies around,
Вперед!
there are enemies around.
Транспорт на поле боя! Принял. Выдвигаемся. Вертикальные на связи. Миссия окончена.
I'll return these to base and resummon them,
Армейская авиация
rather than wasting supplies on them. Or will I? Actually, do you know what? I'll
Выдвигаемся
just
на новую
resupply them.
позицию. Траектория полета
I changed my
определена.
mind, I'll resupply them.
Морпехи на связи. Огневая поддержка на связи.
Выбрасывай!
Вылетел к цели.
Прием. Кто здесь? Поехали, потом заведешь.
Alright, I'm just going to pause the game. Because, I mean, you could totally do this at the start and take your time. But I'm trying to just play a normal game here. But, I mean, the feature is there. I'm wondering where this plane is that I'm supposed to find. If there's, like, an obvious splatter on the ground where it is. He said near the river. I don't see anything. I don't know, continue. We'll, as soon as the choppers are reloaded, I'll go over there and scout with them. I sent transports back to pick up the infantry and forgot all about them.
Приказ понял, выезжаем.
It's kind of funny.
Заводи мотор. Уже еду. Выдвигаемся.
I think I pretty much deployed everything I can.
Громко и четко. Понял, принял. Да, командир. Координаты принял. Пехота ждет указаний. Транспорт заказывали? Работаем.
It's amazing how unbelievably close infantry can fucking get and not be spotted. The guys that were in this forest before, like, you know, they were on top of me, effectively,
ПВО, слушай. Работаем.
and I couldn't see them.
Сделаю. Потихонечку. Приказ понял. Едем.
I'm gonna move this up.
Вертушки здесь. Осмотримся сверху.
Right,
Даем ходу.
let's go on a little jolly to see if we can find this SU crew.
Транспорт здесь. Двигаюсь к точке. Готовы к любым приказам. Понял вас. Огонь по команде. Пехота ждет приказа. Будем там. Не стрелять без команды.
We'll repair all these units here.
Где мы? Там победа.
We'll take those supplies.
Там безопасно? Так точно, заходим. Добавим жару. Зачистить здание.
That's a good sight.
Тик-так.
These can only see at close range when they can shoot, so that's
Боевая
totally
машина
fine.
пехоты на связи. Потопали. По коням. Морпехи на связи. Меняем ППД. Где мы нужны?
I'm not sure if I should even have this on the front line.
Вас понял. Выдвигаемся. Вертикальная на связи. Установлен новый маршрут полета. Координаты принял, выдвигаюсь. Армейская авиация слушает. Вот на связи.
If I put this here, where can it see? Okay, the line of sight there is terrible. Here might be ideal.
Выдвигаемся. Пути. Огневая поддержка на приеме. Вертушки на приеме. Летим туда. Вылетел к цели.
Look! Distress smoke! Near the
Новая
lake!
точка получена. Установлен новый маршрут полета. Снижаюсь.
Visual on a crash site. They're alive. At least one of them is seriously wounded and require emergency treatment. We've established a field hospital near the harbor. Bring them here, or load them onto a transport and send them back to base.
Траектория полета обновлена. Летим. Координаты принял, выдвигаюсь.
There's a time limit, man. They're dying. Good thing I used a helicopter.
Отряд спецназа ВМЛ к диверсии готов. Подтверждаю, входим в здание. Стрелять в крайнем случае. Сделаю. Да, командир.
And put my sneaky boys in various places where they can see.
Вертикальная на связи. Координаты принял.
Alright. No need to rush. Why rush if there's no need to? You know, the moment I take that objective, it's all going to kick off.
Вертушки на приеме.
Oh, I think I've got anything else worth deploying.
Да. Армейская авиация слушает.
The injured crew reached the hospital in time. With proper care, they may even return to duty.
Долг, честь, отвага.
Where's my... I have a habit of leaving it around. There it is.
Вертикальная на связи.
Oh man, that's a massive supply dump.
Установлен новый маршрут полета. Траектория полета обновлена.
There's quite a few supply dumps around.
Спецназ ВМС слушает.
Мы тень. Кого нейтрализовать? Кого нейтрализовать? Бэха, слушай. Уже еду. Приказ понял. Едем. Вертушки на приеме. Транспорт, слушаю.
Alright, we're almost in position. I'll take my sweet time.
Вертушки здесь.
Look at these massive supply dumps just lying around.
Вертикальная на связи. Координаты принял, выдвигаюсь. Выдвигаемся на новую позицию.
Of course it's defended.
Приказ понял, выезжаем. Армейская авиация слушает. Вертушки на приеме. Вертушки
They're
здесь.
probably not needed.
Транспорт на связи. Заводи мотор. Принял, выдвигаемся.
This is called shaping the battlefield, only I'm not doing it with explosives.
Пути. Приказ понял, едем.
Where'd he go?
Очистить трюм. Баба с воздуха были легче. Коробочка на приеме. Это пехота. БМП слушай.
There he is.
Выдвигаемся. Боевая машина пехоты здесь. Мы ведем бой. Вперед. Транспорт в бою. Жду приказов. БМП внимательно слушает.
They shocked each other.
Транспорт на связи. Подогнем.
Look what we found! A supply depot! That will come in handy.
Зачищаю. Двигаюсь к точке.
That will come in handy.
Вертикальная на связи. Пехота на приеме. Погнали. Вертушки здесь. Принял, выдвигаемся. Пехотинцы ждут ваших приказов.
Alright.
Перемещаемся.
Oh, their infantry units are now
Вас понял, двигаемся.
more or less in position.
Да.
Боевые пловцы здесь.
So these are my spotters. This is my ambush. All of this interdicts on here. All of these should be able to shoot down here, downrange if needed.
Вертушки на приеме. Даем ходу. Заводи мотор.
And of course, anti-aircraft positions
Другим не даем. Бетер здесь.
just off the front line for safety reasons. Okay, this is already turning into a very long video, but that's because I don't feel any pressure, so I'm taking my sweet time. And I'm just gonna haul these supplies to the front line where they're useful
Армейская авиация.
when I'm not facing the whole shock and awe and being shot at.
Готовы к любым приказам. Погнали.
Let's get these infantry up. I'm going to spread these around this area when I capture it. Oh, they're still alive! My god.
Вертикальная на связи.
And there I was all like, oh yeah, when that infantry was there, it was just kind of like ridiculous how close they can be and not be spotted.
Место встречи изменить
Right, one thing
нельзя.
we'll do.
Координаты
Grab.
зоны погрузки принял.
Drop.
Кому
Grab.
нужны летающие машины, когда есть вертолет?
Drop. We will haul supplies automatically. Okay, that's it for now. Join me next time, part 2. All hell will break loose. And hopefully we win. I'll see you guys next time.